Hey, everybody, welcome back. We are going to be talking about the episode that is called Murder of George Floyd. I've said that name so many times, and I don't know why. I still keep messing with it. But it's going to be the questions, comments, and reactions on the episode Murder of George Floyd. We had the actual episode out a couple days ago, and we hurried up and went through the questions, comments, or not very many questions, but comments and reactions from people that left us messages. And today I have with me Carol, Carol and Ricky.
Hi.
Let's
Hey,
go.
Y'all ready?
Let me get the gloves. Let me get the boxing gloves.
Uh-oh. Here we go. I'm going to read you guys the questions and then everybody will answer accordingly. We'll fit it in there. Okay. And then the first one that we have is okay, first of all, these are going to be kind of graphic. We didn't cut anything out of them. So if you're offended by certain things, you might not want to listen because there's going to be a lot of them in there.
it's
There's
raw.
a lot of cuss words, a lot of derogatory comments, stuff like that. So just to warn you. Okay. The first one is, why are you sitting with niggers? You should be ashamed of yourself. You're agreeing with them. What kind of a white person are you?
Yes, I do agree with them. And furthermore, they are my best friends. You should be ashamed of yourself for your hatred of other human beings. You ask what kind of white person I am? I'm one of a multitude of people who don't look at color as having anything to do with the person.
Go ahead, Ricky. What do you think?
Um, I mean, I, I really have nothing to say other than before you start making your little racist remarks, you should make sure your grammar's on point. Your grammar is on point because you don't even know the difference between your or you are.
For
So,
shame.
or you should ask yourself
Yeah.
why you're sitting with your fat, racist, unhappy, treacherous self. You the one being treacherous to the human race. This shit ain't about color. So you want to keep causing division? I don't know. You just keep doing you, but hey, you're gonna be alone. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly. I agree with you guys. Very much so. Okay. Next, we got you blacks in this episode are Uncle Toms. You kiss the white man's ass, then turn around and hate the man that was defending himself. Go ahead, weigh in, guys.
Talk about grammar problems. All I could think of when I read that was, what? I don't understand this statement at all. I can assure you beyond a shadow of a doubt that my friends have never and would never kiss my ass. I would be appalled.
What do you think, Ricky?
Uncle Tom, we don't kiss ass here, boy. We keep it real. That's why I'm telling your ass. You sound like a product of white supremacy. You over here getting bucked with your own people, but not with the police who just killed one of your people. That's a shock.
Not
That's pretty funny you say Uncle Tom, though. I mean, we got white people out there marching. It could have been your ass on that floor.
There's
mm-hmm.
And you
all
got white
colors
people
out there.
defending that. So don't forget that. Stop
Yeah.
trying to cause division. Y'all, I was about to cuss. I don't want to do it. Some of y'all black folk is ignorant too. It's not just white people. And this is one of them right here. Talking about some Uncle Tom. Man, I might have been offended by that in the 1920s. Get your ass out of here with that. Uncle Tom. I know you over here coexisting with white people in this society. You ain't living in the only black neighborhood supporting only black businesses. talking about Uncle Tom. You know you going to work and probably got a white boss, so shut your ass up.
Probably making that comment. Yes, massa. Yes,
Uncle
massa.
Tom, but you know he the friendliest black mofo in his job. He, so I'm just saying, be careful what you're saying, boy.
Right. Uncle Tom's. Well, what about me? I'm not a Tom, so what? I'm a uncle or a auntie.
Aunt, Aunt Thomasina.
Like he don't go buy it from the Chinaman or
Right.
buy it from the white man and shit. Talking about, oh,
Yeah.
you Uncle Tom? Okay. No,
You
damn well you going to a white collar job.
right. Ooh, ooh. Okay. What a dummy. Okay, and then the next one. Why do you think this happened? Do you think it was justified? I would like an answer from the black people. You go first, Ricky.
What was the question? Was it
Oh,
justified?
okay. First question. Why do you think this has happened? That's the first question. Do you think it was justified? That's the second question. And then I would like an answer from the black people.
So they're asking me if the death was justified, is
Like
what they're
why
saying.
do we think why do you think it happened first of all? And then do you think it was
Okay.
justified?
It happened because for some reason we have allowed people who hate somebody for the color of their skin to police our communities. It happened because for decades of our parents and our parents' parents and our parents' parents' parents being complacent with police brutality. That's why it happened. And not only them, but I mean, people of the same race, whatever, people who have allowed it to coexist. Do I think it is justified? Hell no. None of us have the right to take another human life, period. Especially with no goddamn bounce check. Because if
Alleged
I know a
bounty
lot of
check.
people don't even like hearing that, but if it was a white man, that shit wouldn't be happening. And it's true. So you can be mad about that all you want. That shit would not happen to anybody else other than a black man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired of like thinking about, oh, should I say that? Because it's true. That man he put his knee in that on that man's neck and choked him for 7 minutes straight in front of the camera.
Yeah.
There's nothing justifiable about that at all. He
Mm,
already was in cuffs.
yeah. What more could he have done? It's bad. My take on it is why do I think it has happened? I think it's arrogance. And I mean, I really don't know what to say because everybody saw what I saw. And yes, he was black. And what he allegedly signed a fraud or was doing fraud with the checkers of some sort. I'm not too sure about that, but so yeah, he should have went to jail for that. Not like that. How many people have you seen commit fraud with credit cards, checks, so forth, that get thrown to the ground and ganged up on by three cops, your face in the pavement, some fuck with his knee in your in your throat. How many people have that happened to? I would like to know that. And it wasn't justified. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Was it justified? Well, yeah. What do you think I'm going to say? Oh, yeah, he deserved to be tossed to the ground and the knee in his throat, and then he suffocates, crying out for his mother. You have got to be shitting me. I can't even say nothing. I'm just going to ignore you because you getting me riled up, and I'm going to start cussing and carrying on, and I'm trying not to. You're going to make me lose my religion. Okay, and then the next one is it is not about colors. It's about what that officer did to a man. Not a black man, but any man. He needs to be in prison, and I believe he will be dealt with. So let's all behave and let the system work. Go
Well, I'm
ahead.
going to weigh in on that. I certainly hope that the officers will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law and it not be downplayed. I personally believe that the system is fucked and needs a major overhaul before any justice will be obtained.
Ricky, is he there with
Well,
us?
all I have to say is I agree on that. It's not about color. In terms of speaking, how it should be handled and how we should view it, but in reality, it is because of his color. So we shouldn't act like that isn't what happened or why it happened. We have to be honest. We got to be fully honest. Yeah, it happened because of that. And yes, everyone needs to look at it as it's not about colors because the officer acted, the wrong way. But we got to keep it real. We got to be honest, or we're never going to make progress because there's always going to be ways they can use the pen to get away with murder. So we have to be completely transparent with the police when it comes to that. You have to be honest.
Yeah, that's right. And my part on it, um, it is actually, this was about color. I would say that this was a black man that got thrown to the floor. I am not sure that that would happen to another if it was a white person. Probably not, I would assume, but yeah, it's about color. I mean, it is true that it could have been a white man. I'm not sure if we would have the outrage that we have now if it was, but I believe with the person that question that we're reading, you know, it somewhat, I agree. Let me say that. I don't agree with everything. I know we all need to behave. I know that because that's getting absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I can agree on that. I can agree on that.
Yeah.
They need to stop. I have seen so much junk, and I was trying to do this before all the crap started because I knew that it was going to happen, and this is just going to go on and on and on. But he does need to be in prison, and he needs to be dealt with. I agree in that instance in that instance as well. But something tells me he's gonna be dealt with. I don't know by what means, but he's gonna be dealt with. And I mean that's a fact. It's gonna happen. It really is gonna happen. So let's go on to the next one. How is tearing up the streets, businesses, and fighting going on help that's going to help George? Is he going to come back from the dead? Is it going to help his family heal? Is it going to put the officers in jail any faster? Please stop all of this and please be civil. Let's not act like animals.
Can I just say, like, I was feeling what you said until that last part, talking about let's not act like animals. Come on, man. Y'all motherfuckers always be trying to compare black people to animals. Like that. First of all, that shit is weak. Nobody's offended by that. But I mean, that's how we know who the fuck you are. You're probably an undercover racist. You start talking about animals, like, oh, here we go, acting like animals. Like, I read probably 100, 200, 300 of them comments. I know who the fuck you are. Stop comparing black people to animals, motherfucker, because you're the same species of human being. Like, you are an upright walking primate. Not only that, what was I gonna say about what I did like about what you said? First of all, nobody in this podcast is condoning tearing up businesses and streets. I believe we even said don't do that. So, but if you're asking that, that's not going to help. But those people don't give a damn about George Floyd. Those are probably people just trying to make a come up off of what's happening and have an excuse to steal from a damn store, burn it down, and be violent. It's been proven before during what was the other one? Sandra Bland, Eric Garner, all these other protests and riots that happened. There's behind the hand of a rich white man who was paying people to be actors and create chaos in the riots. So who knows if that's not what's happening right now? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if it's not, we can't associate that with George Floyd and his death because those people are not associated with what's trying to improve the situation. They're just acting out. So
Yeah. And you, Carol, what do you think?
Well, I agree with that person to stop all this and please be civil, not act like animals. Um, I hadn't really thought about animals, but hearing Ricky talk about it there, yeah, I can see that. And he's right. But anyway, those rioters and looters are thugs, plain and simple. Nothing but retaliation will come from all the destruction, and more hatred will be bred.
Yeah. I believe, actually, I kind of agree with this person. I do not see how this is going to help George by them tearing up the streets, businesses, and fighting going on. But like Ricky said, they're just using this as an excuse to tear shit up. They're not out there trying to march to show unity. They're out there. They were the one group yesterday was peaceful at first, and then their true person came out eventually, and then they start acting a damn fool. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help get those officers convicted any faster. That's not gonna help. They're out there acting like fools, throwing shit in the police cars. Come on. Who's acting like animals? I mean,
yeah, because even animals don't do that shit.
right. That's not animal
So
can't
I
come up.
don't know how that's acting like an animal.
Animal can't go in and loot a Target, loot a Walmart, burn down a damn low income housing. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't got nothing else to say to you. Okay, and then the next says something nice. Oh, geez. I really like this episode. It was great and you nailed it. I am a white man and I am as angry as you all are. I want for this man to be in prison as well. It was not right, and these cops were wrong. I agree with you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thank you for your comment.
yeah, we needed to hear some positivity right about now.
Yeah, thank you for that comment. I just gotta say I agree.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. The next one. Why is the man who killed George Floyd not in jail? How long with it be? Will it? That's probably what they want. How long will it be before he is arrested? This is ridiculous and it hurts me inside.
All I can say is from what I've read and been looking at, it's my understanding that investigations are going on, and I hope, pray that justice will prevail.
Yeah.
Um, before I answer that, shout out to my son and all the peaceful protesters that showed up at the murderer's house and didn't burn or damage anything. Um, I don't know. The officer's free because they don't like to lock officers up. I mean, that we've seen that all the time, right? So, hopefully, Donald Trump said he's going to expedite this trial and get the officer punished. So, hopefully, it won't be long before he gets arrested.
Yeah. And I'm going to speak on this because, I don't care for Trump. I mean, I don't hide that. I respect the office. He is our
Mm-hmm.
president, so we kind of have to deal with him right now. And, we respected all the other presidents if we liked them or we didn't, but they are running the country. And when this man says that he's going to do something, he does it.
Mhm.
And he spoke out on this. And he's going to expedite it. Y'all sit back and watch. You watch how long it's going to be before they're arrested. You want to know? Just keep watching. You're going to find out. Trump does not play with certain things. If he comes out and says something about that, he's going to deal with it. That is all I can say. Is uh I feel that he's going to do what he said, and he's going to make an example out of him, I think. And he should. All
Yes.
all four of them. Not just the one, all four of them. Anybody got anything else to say about that question?
All right.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. When the person is just saying, I don't know. When this person is just talking about why the officer is free, it brings up a lot of emotions. How I felt about the past cases, just like this one. But it kind of pisses me off because I've been angry throughout all of them. There's been over 20 of them.
hmm And they
To
all.
ask that question is like, come on, bro. Have you not been watching the last 8 years? I don't know. I don't know. You should know why.
Yep. Let's see. Let's see what the next one says. Go on. It says, you know what? This is not the only death by the police. Why are we not crying for them? Be this angry for all the deaths by police.
I'm going to defer to Ricky.
I'm gonna guess this is coming from somebody who's not black. But what I'm going to say is this. I mean, I kind of see what you're saying. I'm not going to be rude about it, but I mean, I hope you're angry, or you're not just one of these people that sit behind a keyboard expecting everybody to be angry for you. You know what I'm saying? It hits a little closer to home when it's somebody your color that's going through your struggle. And for black men especially, we have some kind of camaraderie when it comes to police because we understand. I've gone through my little ordeals with them, my racist encounters. So, I mean, forgive us if we feel a little more, prone to care a little bit more when it's one of ours on the floor. But I'm sure you're the same way about your own. That's all I got to say. White men, I never hear them complain about white men defending white men. They happen all the time. So, yeah, miss me with that shit.
You have anything you want to add, Carol?
No,
No.
that's good.
Okay. On to the next one. It says, I feel everyone is using his death as an excuse to tear up shit. This is getting ridiculous. Please, people, stop.
Yes, I agree with that. Stop it. It doesn't, all that rioting and looting, that's not, and burning. Oh, the destruction. You're taking jobs away from people. And this is just not, it's not good. It is ridiculous.
Everyone a who though? because I've seen just as many people peacefully protesting. So don't be
Oh,
throwing
yes,
around everyone. I don't
yeah,
agree with that. It
yeah,
ain't everyone. I've seen 3 times as many peaceful, law-abiding citizens out there actually trying to affect change. I only seen about 200 people run through Target, maybe even 20 like throwing shit at the police cars. So don't say everyone. Don't do that.
I agree.
Shout out to all the people out there that's doing it the right way. That's all I gotta say.
Right. They deserve a shout out because they're doing it right, like they should be doing. I mean, there are some people out there just, riding the bandwagon. Oh, we're gonna ride. Let's go, do some shopping while we're at it. Tear some shit up. Probably took a couple of the baskets to get their stuff home. I mean, it was ridiculous. I seen the after effects of the store. I didn't see them. I haven't seen that yet. That video yet of them riding. I just saw the after effects. My daughter brought it in and let me see, showed me it, and I couldn't believe it when I saw that. That's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean,
Well, yeah. I'll clarify that though. I mean, yeah, shout out to y'all because y'all ain't out here looking like a fool, but I don't really like the protesting part. Like
mm,
don't march and protest on streets just to hold up signs. Like take your ass to the precinct, demand
right.
a meeting with the police chief. Let's start working with the pen, trying to start creating programs and stuff like that to get these officers thoroughly examined before they even get a gun. How about that? Like
Mm,
all this like peacefully walking down the street with a goddamn sign, that gotta stop. We gotta start getting involved in on the politics side to start
yeah.
affecting laws so that shit like this doesn't happen.
you're right. You know what's funny? It's not really funny, but there's a figure of speech. I was telling Honey about the movie Malcolm X. And when he went to the police department, this is kind of the same, almost the same instance that one of their brothers had gotten beat really bad by the police, snatched up, and then thrown in jail without no medical treatment, supposedly. Well, he got all his people together, all the Muslims or whatever they are, and they walked down the street very peacefully, like soldiers. Then they turned and they faced the police station, and Malcolm X was the one that, stepped up, not too close, and he said he just wanted to make sure his brother was okay and that he was getting treatment. And then once they found out that he was getting treated and he was okay, they turned around and they marched away. But that showed unity with them all walking down there and not acting like animals. They were more acting more like soldiers. That's what that
Yeah.
reminded me of. But it was he made a stand, you know, there in front of the police station, City Hall, but he didn't tear nothing up. He didn't get belligerent. He didn't get in the police face. The police were all geared up because they thought that it was going to be bad, but it ended up being civil. And he left after he
Yeah,
found out.
see something like that, that's a fight worth fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna damage the damn building, you know what I'm saying, go rob Target. What the hell is that gonna do? But if we assemble and go to the police department and say, look, if we don't get this, we're gonna fuck shit up. That's
Mm-hmm.
more understandable. Because yeah, people are pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, sometimes it does take violence. A lot of people don't like that and they're like, oh, don't be violent. But you know what? When you do that, you just get walked all over. That's called tyranny.
Well, I
So
say,
we
oops,
got to
sorry.
bring some of that back. People got to be ready to fight for shit that matters. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna fight the police, fight for shit that actually matters.
Yeah, I
We
recommend.
want justice for George Floyd or else, and
Yeah,
actually mean that shit. That matters.
yeah, you're right. That does matter. We need to get justice. If we have to go out there and camp out on the sidewalk, show unity, show that you can act like you got some sense. You go out there, you speak your mind, say what you got to say, and get that across, and then you got to move on. You don't have to hit the police. You don't have to tear up their cars and all that. That wasn't even necessary. That was, I have to say that was ridiculous when I saw that. It was not warranted. But I do suggest everybody see that movie because that part is very powerful. It speaks volumes. So I believe everybody should take a look at that. Okay. And the next one says, I would like to do an interview with you guys. I have a lot to say. I work in law force. Well, I don't know how you work in law enforcement. You didn't even spell it right. I work in law force, so I can't really give my personal info, but I will talk to you all. I would like you to hear my side of this. On this one, I reached out to them, so when I hear back from them, we'll try to work something out. But I did reach out to them and see if we can get an interview, audio only, just to protect their privacy.
I don't know. I mean, if you ain't willing to give your name up, like, I don't even think I could fuck with you because we need more officers and people in law enforcement that's willing to stand up. I don't want to talk to nobody that's hiding in the closet and shit, whispering to me through a little fucking pinhole and shit. I don't want that. I want to talk to somebody who ain't scared to, to voice their opinion.
Oh, that's
Because
true.
hopefully it will inspire other officers to do it. They're not going to be inspired by somebody being anonymous.
Mm, that's true. You have anything to say, Carol?
No, I don't.
Okay. Ooh, our next one is gonna be mean.
Mm.
It says you are all porch monkeys and need to be killed.
Woo!
Here we
Oh
go.
my goodness.
Go
And
ahead,
what
Carol.
jungle did you come out of? You've totally revealed yourself as an animal. Totally worthy of living in a zoo.
Absolutely ridiculous. You, I just better shut up before I'm telling you, they trying to get me to lose that little religion that I have. Today is not the day. What do you got to say about that one,
Yeah,
Ricky?
rip them up.
Okay, let's see here. You are all porch monkeys
That need to be killed. Don't forget
that
that.
need to be killed. Damn. Well, we know it ain't gonna be you, so you can sit all the way the fuck down and take several seats. You ain't killing shit but Taco Tuesday or Taco Bell on a Friday night with your lame ass. Shut up.
We all poach monkeys.
Y'all need to be killed by who? I'd like to know
Right.
by who. You
Right.
know, like I said, it ain't you.
Coward.
You want somebody else to do your killing. Your
Mm-hmm.
lame ass.
Yep. You nailed that one. That's just ridiculous. You porch monkeys need to be killed. I don't even know what to call you, and I don't even think it'll be suitable to be saying that.
Honky,
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna go there. You know, you white folks can call each other honky.
cracker.
Yeah, let her make the white insults. We'll do the black ones.
Tell them you gavachos. We'll call them a pinche gavachos. There we go. You fucking white people. That's what that means.
Pinche racista way.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
We're trying to have a class here, y'all.
Uh, just ignorant. They just make you wanna. They just make you feel all tired inside, and you
I
just
just laugh because they're so remedial. The only thing they have against it monkey, monkey. When
nigger,
I could have
nigger.
sworn last time I heard it was no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. That's too racist. See what that is? That's called having a filter. That means I got more than half a brain. Joe lame ass.
My filters fell off a long time
Yeah,
ago.
I don't have any filters, so I don't know where that went. Maybe I lent it to you
Well,
because
I gotta have a filter because I'm respecting your podcast. It's temporary. Because any other time, you already know I ain't got no filter.
See, he's trying to be civil, white people.
Yes, okay. We'll
He's
accept
trying.
that.
He's trying, and we'll go ahead with that. I
But I
didn't say
think that that person was calling me a porch monkey too. Says you are all porch monkeys. So he's lumping me in there too.
I think they got. I think they got white monkeys. Have you ever seen white monkey? I've never seen a white.
Oh, sure.
I
I've
think
Yeah,
seen some
there is.
blonde ones.
albinos.
There you go.
Yeah, I've seen some blonde ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess you're one too, Carol.
Oh, that's okay.
We'll just eat lots of bananas
Hmm.
and we'll share. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. The fuck out of here.
Y'all seen what that chimpanzee did to that white woman? So call us a monkey if you wanna. That just mean you and me. We gonna beat that ass. No offense, Carol.
I missed
I'm just
something. I
saying.
don't. Oh,
You gotta look that one up.
okay. I'm a little slow.
You're
Yeah,
gonna have to look
ripped
that
her
one up.
face. Man, that chimpanzee went to town. He ripped her face off. I'm just saying,
He
I ain't
said,
gonna do that to no woman, but whoever making them comments, you better watch out.
"'Cause them monkeys don't see no colors."
Nope, they don't.
All right. Well, this is lovely.
Oh
All,
yeah.
all of this looting are by black poor people. White people would not act this way. Oh my god.
Oh, I,
Oh.
somebody
I don't even
actually
know if we
wrote
should
this.
respond to that. I don't even know.
Well,
Oh.
dear unenlightened person, believe it or not, the looting and destruction of the Target store was started by, are you ready for this?
Yep.
Two white men. But there were people of all colors looting and destroying property. Trash comes in all colors, y'all.
Yes, they do. And that's funny. Black poor people. White people would not act this way. Do you mean white people or do you mean poor white people? I think there was a lot of white people out there.
There were a lot of white people that were running in and out of the store with their bedding and their color TVs and God knows what else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what video were you watching? Are you sure you were watching the right videos, or were you watching a Woodstock event? Uh,
Oh my
well, I
goodness.
should say a rap concert because he said it was all black people, but still,
Right.
there was that crowd was definitely mixed.
It was.
I
So I'm
guess
gonna just let you slide. I ain't even gonna waste no energy on your
I think that's
remedial
just
ass.
one of those people that I wonder what color they are. Come to think of it, white people would not act this way. I don't think that they've ever seen white people gone bad.
Have we not been paying attention? Does this guy not? Doesn't he not know history?
Yeah.
Or maybe he doesn't have a TV. Maybe he's one of those poor white people.
Oh
Maybe he
man,
was one of the ones looting, trying to slide up in there and get something and then run away real quick.
Po
Mhm.
lil tink tink, po lil tink tink.
Yeah, for a little longer. All righty. This one says, I know you're going to get crappy people with this episode. And as a white person, I am not one. I do think our justice system will deal with them. Let's just sit back and wait.
I've already expressed my opinion of the justice system, and I'm going to just kind of sit back and wait myself and defer to Ricky because, boy, I sure like how he says things.
Um, let's see. I like that you're not like the rest of the white people we've been encountering. so far, but let's just sit back and wait is exactly why we are where we are right now. So I keep bringing up Eric Garner because it's the most relatable case to this one, and the fact that he was suffocated the same way, damn nearly. And we did that. Everybody peacefully marched. Everybody did it the right way. And yeah, there was people that sabotaged the protest by started. I mean, they started causing violence, and they didn't have nothing to do with the goddamn protest, the peaceful protest. So, and that the murder of Eric Garner got off. So we can't sit here. We can't sit here and accept that any longer.
I think I'm going to have to agree with you on that. I hadn't thought too much about that, but you're right. Just sitting back and waiting. That's exactly what's been done all along, and that's why there's been no change.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We need to respond differently. And I hate to say it, but it might be very unpopular. The way that works is probably going to be ugly. I'm just going to keep it real 100% right now. The way that's going to end up working to change what's happening to us right now is going to be probably some ugly shit that ain't nobody going to support, but it's going to need to happen in order to get people to wake up fully and be like, oh, okay, maybe you're right. We ain't even got that when it comes to the justice system. The justice system is like, you going to take it. No matter how many signs y'all make, how much y'all gather to walk up and down them streets, the justice system is telling you the same thing they've been telling you since before you walk this earth, which is you gonna take it. Whatever I give you, you taking it.
Mm.
So nah, ain't no sitting back and waiting. I don't think that's never gonna work.
But this looting and crap
Yeah,
isn't
no.
work either.
Yeah, that we just gotta throw that out the window. That has nothing to do with what we trying to do.
No, no, no.
That's separate. I mean, like we
I
said
just had to
earlier.
throw that in there.
Yeah,
I mean, and by crappy people, it just means just that crappy people. It doesn't mean white people that we're gonna get crappy white people. We get all kinds of crappy people in here. They're not all
true.
necessarily white. You know what I mean? That's generalizing because we've had some crappy people in here and we have no idea what race they are. But it's sad. It's so sad.
And that's another thing we pointed out earlier. Racism knows no color. We got black people on here calling us Uncle Toms
Right.
because we over here trying to think critically. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
don't do that. Let's not even generalize.
And we can't just sit back and wait. I'm sorry. We just can't. You can't do that. You can't just sit back and wait. That's the problem now. No, you don't. No, there has to be change, and we have to be the ones to do it in a suitable way, not like bunch of numbnuts out there robbing stores and stuff like that. So don't sit back and wait. We've been doing that for too long. Okay. Please have another episode on this. There is so much going on now, and I would like to hear your take on it. I like your content on your podcast. Use your voice. People are listening. Well, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate those kind words.
Thank you.
Um, and I'm glad people are listening. I'm glad you're listening, and I appreciate the positivity. And we'll see because if it's going to be all racial comments, we're not going to entertain that. It's just, you know, it's just a mess. This is just a preview of what you got, what's going on, because I have some that you would absolutely wouldn't believe. But and I chose not to put them on here because they're vulgar. But I wanted you guys to hear some of these people. And
Um, I'll just say same thing. Thank you for being a breath of fresh air and a long line of ignorant comments.
Foul smells.
We are definitely using our voice, and I don't know. That's up to Rochelle. It's her. This is her show, so if she wants to do another episode on it, I'm more than willing to be a part of that.
well, thank you guys. You guys are my partners here. They're not just teaming up on me now. They're teaming up on you. It's about time, man. I can sit back and breathe now. But I'm glad. That's what I'm trying to do is voice. Let people hear my voice, and they may not always like it, but if they don't like it, they don't have to listen. There's nothing saying that you have to, but there is freedom of speech, and I'm gonna say what I want to say. But anyway, but thank you. We appreciate that. And this person says, I have heard some crappy podcasts on this subject and I'm angry. Not angry at the subject, but angry with the people taking advantage of the situation. It makes no sense to act a fool in public. This is embarrassing for me as an American to see all of this. Go ahead, Carol.
um, this is embarrassing for me too as an American. It should be embarrassing for anybody who is a human being. Um, I believe that the time has come when the race card needs to be burned and the ashes buried. There's so much hatred from people of all colors. Hate comes from the pit of hell and has no place among God's people.
Yeah.
Well, um, I hope we're not one of the podcasts that you're angry at.
Yeah.
Um, I hope when you say that you're not angry at the subject, but angry at the people taking advantage of the situation, that you don't mean you're complacent with the fact that a cop just murdered an innocent man, an unarmed man on camera. I hope you mean that by saying you're not mad at the podcast by talking about it. Let's see. Makes no sense to act a fool in public. Yeah, we know this. Um, it is embarrassing as an American to see all of this, but it's also embarrassing as an American that the whole world knows that your police force kills more of its people than any other country in this world. That's pretty embarrassing as an American as well.
Mm-hmm. It is very embarrassing. Other countries are probably just sitting back going, what in the hell is going on over there? I just wonder what they think. Like, they just sit on TV and look and laugh and eat popcorn. Look at these fools.
Yep.
It makes me wonder what other countries are thinking about us, because it's pretty embarrassing right now, I think. But, it is what it is. And, there's always going to be people acting a fool. American, non American, illegal, whatever you want to call them. But we won't go there. And I know everybody's going to get mad because I said that. But I
Here
said
we
the word.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
All right. Next, it says, Rochelle, you are so real. And I love that. You speak from your heart and it shows. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Don't make me cry because you know I'm a crybaby. Y'all know I'm a crybaby.
I
But
just want to say I know that firsthand. Yeah, she real.
I'm such a crybaby. But nothing is scripted. So, and it's best that way. You just got to be yourself. People love you or they'll hate you. But, it is what it is. And if you're real, always stay that way. Don't change it to please nobody. Okay. And since that was for me, we'll move on. And this one's a good question. Where are the body cams? Would like to see what really happened, not an edit of the footage. The longer we wait for them, the more likely they will alter it. We need it now.
Go ahead, Ricky.
Well, sadly, that never happens. Never, ever. On these highly publicized cases of police brutality where the officers go on trial and they eventually get off, the body cam footage shows up a little bit too late and it's highly edited. It's obvious. But, they never accept or they never admit it, which is pretty sad. But yeah, we ain't gonna get that video. Like I said in the
Original.
initial podcast, we ain't getting that video. You already know that.
Yeah. Well, I hold hope, because once again, I'm not riding Trump's balls or nothing like that or whatever y'all gonna say. But when that fool comes out and he says something, if he would have sat back and not said nothing, I'd have been more worried. But the fact that he spoke out about this, which he rarely does on these type of things, that I think that he's gonna handle it. I mean, we still don't sit around and wait on him to do it. You know what I mean? But I think justice will prevail. I really do. I believe it, especially now more than 2 days ago. But let's see. And here's one that says, "People, let's let Trump work on this. If he can get anything done, he will get these guys dealt with in a timely fashion. Everyone hates Trump, but they will love him once they see the outcome of all this." Well, I'm hoping the outcome is good. I'm
So
putting faith in that man and the president, and I hope he follows through.
I don't hate Trump. I mean, I didn't vote for him or nothing, but a lot recently, he's been doing things that I've never seen. I didn't even see Barack Obama out there trying to affect change when it came to this subject.
Mm-hmm.
Obama was in presidency. I mean, I'm not trying to bash Obama but I'm just saying, like, I know he had his reasons, but Trump has that certain, like, I don't give a fuck, which is what I think Obama should have adopted in the last 4 years of his presidency, at least, because he ain't getting back in the office. He should have been like, you know what? I'm going to try to do what I got to do to get some of these
Mm-hmm.
officers convicted.
Yeah.
But he ain't have none of that drive in him, so I lost a little bit of respect for him. But no, yeah, like you said, I'm not the biggest fan of Trump, but you know what? On this subject, how quickly he responded
Mm-hmm.
and how he's gonna use his power to resolve this quickly, as he claims. Let's hope he ain't lying. You can't hate on that. You gotta respect it.
that's right.
Right. If he follows through, they're gonna be dealt with. That's what I was saying. Because he's the type of man that, like Ricky said, he don't give a fuck what you say. He gonna do what he do and worry about it later if he even worries about it. He don't care, and he gonna get out there and he gonna do what he do. And you just got to let the man go, because he gonna do it. If he said he gonna do it, he gonna do it, because he wants to prove that he did it. You know what I mean? He a big bad. He's big and bad when, I mean, I didn't vote for him either, and we'll see this time around, but
Oh, don't praise him too much, or we're gonna get called Uncle Tom's.
oh, ooh, I
Oh,
forgot.
here we go.
Oh my God.
Even though he's trying to help black people out. Hold up now.
I'm Uncle Tom. I'm kissing his butt. I ain't kissing him butt. I'm just letting that monster get loose because he about to tear some stuff up. So yeah,
Get her
I
done.
agree. Let's let him handle the business and hopefully he follows through. That's all we should be that's all we should have been, you know, letting that man do what he do and that he keeps his word. Let's just say that. Okay. Anything else, guys, on that subject?
Not for me.
Not for you?
Nope.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. And let's see. A lot of people are going to end up in jail with all this looting and acting a fool in the streets. I want to know, what is the purpose of all of this? Nothing will get done this way. Here we go. They are acting like animals. Good
It's a general
grief.
consensus that
That's the
animals
word of the day.
and they walk on two legs and they loot and burn targets. In my opinion, there's no purpose to any of the rioting, looting, and destruction. The only thing that this type of behavior will foster is more hate and prejudice.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of people gonna end up in jail. I mean, I don't know.
They'll go through all of those security tapes,
Uh,
hit up people's phones because everybody was taking a video out there. So they'll be subpoenaing all of those phones and they'll be gathering evidence on there. And you could see how many of them in there were wearing masks, and it wasn't because they were afraid of coronavirus. They were in there because they didn't want their mugs to show up on nightly news.
well, they got that. Don't they got that facial recognition now, Ricky? Isn't there like a camera that does that on the streets? I thought I saw that somewhere.
In China they do.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have
Oh,
a
in China.
they
I
have a
don't
whole network. It's a little more advanced than what the UK has. That CCTV,
Yeah.
where they watch you on the street corners.
Uh huh.
Uh, but China has the whole ordeal. They have 5G. They got facial recognition. They tracking people. They're doing all kind of stuff over there that it seems like we're trying to copy at this
Mm-hmm.
point.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. They're way advanced, aren't they? They're well advanced.
Yep.
Okay, you got anything, Ricky?
About people ending up in jail.
Uh huh.
Um. Well, yeah. That happens when you riot and you loot stores. You go to jail. Just like it should happen when police officers murder innocent people for no reason in front of a camera. They should go to jail. I mean, prison. But
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. There's no real purpose for it. But let's ask yourself this: has any revolution been clean and neat? Like, if you really care about your country and you want it to be changed, and you sit back and you say, like, okay, maybe the police is acting up. What we got to do to get it done? It's gonna take some of them people going to jail that's out there doing the dirty work while you sit back on your computer crying about it. But you gonna benefit. I know damn well you ain't gonna give back anything you benefit from it. So there's always a benefit from a revolution. At this point, it's a revolution for black men, black people in this country. So
Mhm.
you need to, if you don't want to help, you just need to shut the fuck up and
get out of the way.
let people do what they got to do. That's how I
Mhm.
feel about it. If you ain't experienced it, you ain't black. Shut your ass up.
Oh, that's funny. That's a good one, though. Okay, let's see. And you said you had nothing, Carol, or
No, I said my piece, I think.
Okay. Let's see. The next one says, I think it's safe to say we are all angry and want justice. I agree.
I do.
And you do too?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, I think, you know,
It's
we are
unanimous.
all angry and we want justice. And some people aren't angry enough. You know, it's just,
That's a good one.
yeah,
That's a good one right there.
yeah, it is. And you have anything on it, Ricky?
No, I agree with what you said
Okay.
about people not being angry enough.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying earlier when I was talking about this with my girlfriend.
Okay. And the next one, here we go. All you porch monkeys need to be killed. I am glad we have a few being wiped out as I say this. Wait, I have a question. Is being a porch monkey mean that we sit in a chair or do we just stand on the porch? I'm sorry, that was so inappropriate. I just
Generally speaking,
Is that the one from earlier?
no, this is another one. They said all us porch monkeys need to be killed. And they're glad we have a few being wiped out as they say this.
they call them the porch monkeys. You'll say those people always have an old sofa and a chair and God knows what kind of trash out on the front porch, and that's where they sit.
So that's what they mean by porch monkeys.
Yeah, I
Mm.
had never heard that term until I lived in Connecticut.
So why are porch monkeys black? Why are the blacks associated with a porch monkey, or porch monkeys associated with black people, African Americans?
I have no idea.
To that one, I am clueless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, if someone called me that, I would just like laugh.
Killed.
I wouldn't even get mad. I'd be like, "What the fuck?
yeah.
You
What
might
is
as well just
that?
call me. You might as well just call me the hard ER before you call me that. That shit weak.
Yeah, porch monkeys. Ouch, that hurts so bad because you
I
said.
ain't even got a porch, so I ain't even offended. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Ah, it's too hot to sit on the porch. Shit.
I'm in California. Last time I checked, we ain't got. A lot of us ain't got no motherfucking porch, so you crazy.
You hurt our feelings so bad. I wish you gave your name so I could say it a couple times, but no, poor baby. Okay, moving on because you're ignorant. Um, to the supposed white woman on this episode. You are a disgrace to humanity, and you are not considered white in the eyes of the KKK. We don't associate with niggers, and you shouldn't as well. Oh God!
Oh my gosh.
No
I
one came out. One said he was KKK. Holy smokes!
uh, uh,
Respond. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm I'm supposed white woman. I wonder
Hmm.
what I could be supposed otherwise. That would infer that I'm not a white woman. Whatever. And I'm not considered white in the eyes of the KKK. As if I gave a fucking fly to the obvious hater in our midst. You are welcome to come and burn a cross in front of my house, but be forewarned that this home is guarded by Smith and Wesson, and they're friends of mine too. I don't need some half-ass cracker telling me who I can associate with or not.
Ouch! I felt that burn. Did you feel it, Ricky?
Yeah, I felt a little bit, but let me get the gasoline out.
Mm.
Hold up. Yeah. I'm laughing because when you said KKK, I started laughing because I'm like, yo, Bro, ain't nobody been afraid of y'all for the longest time. Who are you? KKK, you sound like a great value brand of ketchup, nigga. Not only that, but the last publicized kill you had that was of high value in the white community's eyes was Emmett Till, and a woman did that shit for y'all. So not only that, but y'all steady talking shit, y'all steady marching and shit. KKK was, they were y'all did y'all dirt in the past, but y'all living off of that. Y'all ain't even nothing no more. So what is white to y'all anyway? Y'all chasing Hitler, and Hitler didn't even fuck with you. So you funny.
You funny. The KKK ain't white no more. They got a bunch of mixed kids running around. So you been doing some
Oops.
mixing with somebody.
They
Oops.
claiming they Nazis and shit.
All these little mixed babies running around. Go sit your butt down, because you was probably sniffing where you ain't had no business neither. Go. Bye. Bye, idiot. Okay, and the next one. I would like to hear from all of you now that it has been a few days past. I will be looking out for the next episode. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, a few days have passed, so I'm sure we have something to say about. We've been addressing the Target ordeal and the one that was on the freeway of the 101. Oh, idiots. But yeah, thanks. We'll be talking about it. I'm sure this is, be checking in and seeing what we talk about, what we see. Okay, and oh, Rochelle, you are a sweetheart. When you broke down, I was crying with you. I have a few boys as well, and I thought about it being them on the ground and calling out for me, and it just tore my soul up. I do not want my boys or girls to leave the house. I am so terrified, but all I can do is pray. Well, thank you. I'm not called a sweetheart much, but thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, I tend to be a bit of a crybaby. And it's hard to talk for me when I'm crying, so I kind of get quiet. But yeah, thank you. And I protect your boys and your girls. I mean, what we saw the girl getting beat up earlier. Uh did you see that, Ricky? The little young girl getting beat up by a punched by a police officer.
The news
Which
article
one?
said it was a boy.
She
Which
Carol
one?
said it was a boy, and I thought it was a little girl.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
on
seen.
it there.
Yeah, man, I've seen a lot of these videos. I don't know. The more I watch them, the more I get angry.
That
Right.
was pretty brutal.
I've
Yes.
seen a girl. I've seen a girl
Watching that little boy.
freaking full on choke slam
Oh.
by some cop. She was like Maddie's age,
Oh
12 years
my.
old at the community pool, just because she had the nerve to raise her voice.
Wow. The
Seems
police
like
are
it's
get
getting worse.
the police is wilding out.
Yeah,
We're getting absolutely ridiculous. Well, just protect your kids, and that's all you could do. I mean, when they get older, all you could do is pray for them, because they out there in this cruel world and dealing with all this stuff. And yeah, I'd be really, really pissed if I'd have seen somebody have my child on the ground and they was crying. Yeah, we would have been, we'd have been talking. And I probably would have been the one they leave in handcuffs, not him. And that's the honest truth. So I'm a real mama. Don't touch my kids. You want to touch, you better touch me. Leave them the hell alone. But those were the end of the questions that we had sorted through. We'll probably have another one because,
I think you should choose one of the really bad ones.
oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Just choose one. That way we don't got it. but we can censor it.
Yeah,
I want to hear one of the really bad ones. I'm curious.
they just get worse and worse over the days. And then people hear mine, and we're going to get all kinds of comments now about, them saying the blacks this, the whites that, the whatever. We're all human
Yeah,
and we all bleed the same. Ain't nobody black bleeding black. Ain't nobody white bleeding white. We all bleed red. And shit hurts. When you bleed, it hurts. So I cut my little finger and it's killing me. It's a little tiny cut. I feel like I'm giving birth. But anyway, yeah, so thank you. We appreciate all of the questions, whether good or bad, because, like I said, it's freedom of speech. You're allowed to say, but we're allowed to respond. You may not like what we have to say,
Ready?
but, you dish it, you get it back. I mean, that's the way it works. But I'll let you guys speak on anything that you've seen lately so we can kill two birds with one stone. Um, that way we don't have to make another episode on new stuff. We could just, because it's been a couple days since we did the last one.
Well,
So,
I'm sure there's lots of hate out there for us to comment on.
oh yeah. You got anything you want to talk about? Anything else, Ricky?
um, I know we're making light of a lot of the racial stuff. Um, yeah, just understand, even to you people who came with your hate comments and y'all just gave us content and stuff. But when it boils down to it, my view on all that is you're in the wrong frame of mind. A lot of y'all, a lot of y'all is grown ass people, man. I'm gonna talk to you like straight up, human to human. A lot of y'all is grown ass people when y'all up here focusing on race. When last time I checked, both parents are out here working almost full days in order to support families. So everybody's a slave right now. Let's make sure I get this right. I know most of y'all ain't even middle class, and some young motherfuckers are you're out here and living in trailers and in your cars and shit, and you got the nerve to be racist. You're in the wrong frame of mind, and I think you really need to take some time to self reflect and wonder what matters anymore, or maybe that you've been led astray by somebody in your past. Because if that's all you think about, then there's something wrong with you. I
Mhm.
just want to let you know that, and the last hopes, because understanding right now, man, this is the end times. And even now, when you throwing bullshit at me, I'm gonna try to keep it real with you and try to help you out. You need
Mhm.
to sit back and look in the mirror and wonder, why am I this way? How did I learn this? Who put me in this frame of mind? Is this okay? Or am I wasting my time? If you can't even do that, then you're getting everything you deserve that's about to be coming to you. So this is I think these are your last time. This is your last time for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all on the way out the motherfucking door, and y'all still got the nerve to be like that. So I don't know. Just look at it from a humanity standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Stop with the hateful, racist comments to Rochelle and us, because we're not coming with that negative shit. We're over here trying to be peaceful and positive, and understand everything you put out in this universe, you getting back three times negative. So that's all I got to say.
Well
Well
said.
said.
Yeah, that was well said. I just hope it reaches people. I'm just so tired of everything. The people dying, the racial cards, the different and races. I just want everybody to, You know, what was that? What's his name? Rodney King said, "Why can't we just all get along?"
Yeah.
That's I would love that if we can all just get along. That would be so fabulous. You know,
Exactly.
I mean, we got so much things going on right now. We just turning on each other. You know, we got COVID-19. It's affecting all of us. It's not saying, "Ooh, I'm gonna get the porch monkeys today, and I'm gonna get the crackers tomorrow, and I'm gonna get the Mexicans the next day." Nah, it's gonna wipe out whoever the hell it can, and it don't care about race. Trust and believe it.
Yeah, y'all forgot everything was peaceful when y'all was in the sphere of your life with some goddamn virus.
Mhm.
Everybody's all, ooh, be safe, put your mask on. Bet you wouldn't call me a porch monkey then. You was happy as hell I was wearing my mask. So
Right.
don't that's what I'm saying. You better remember where you was 3 weeks ago. Because God's gonna remind you.
Yeah.
And this ain't the end of it.
God
No.
God don't like ugly.
It's coming back. That COVID shit's coming back, by the way, for some people think they dodged a bullet. That shit ain't done. It's already man made. They know we all are a little too strong for it, so it's coming back. Winter, watch. And it's gonna be a little different. So that's what I was telling y'all. Get your mind right and start acting right. Because I mean, if this is your time, you leaving this year, you better make sure you good with God.
For
That
real.
little hatred shit ain't working.
Better get right. Well, that's what my mom always said. You better get right. You,
Yep.
you don't know when you about to meet your maker. And y'all just messed with my religion today. They did. I'll have me talking all crazy. Yeah, you guys, oh, disgusting. They just disgust me. Oh, it's just horrible. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and end this because we're just talking away and
All right.
we've had our say. I did not have a quote for you guys today. I was trying to hurry up and get this out because of all the comments and stuff that we had. But next time I'll have one down for you guys. And I just want to thank Ricky and Carol for being here with us and chiming in on all the questions. I appreciate it. And we will talk to you guys soon. Stay safe, okay? Take care.
Bye, y'all.
Later.